money spells.
This one is super simple, y'all. All you need is a bay leaf and your wallet. And what you're going to do is you're going to find a spot in your wallet where you can place that bay leaf. Now, I like to write on that bay leaf that I always have money or I always have abundance or something like that. So there you go. Super easy. For this spell, you will need money. Coins or bills will do perfectly fine. A jar that you have cleansed. Cinnamon. Cloves. Rosemary. Thyme. Bay leaves. A green candle. Something to write your petition on, and something to write with. First, I'm going to make sure that my jar is cleansed and clean. Then I'll add my cinnamon. And then I'll go ahead and add a bit of rosemary, as much or as little as you want. Then you're going to go ahead and add in some thyme. Again, as much or as little as you want. Then I'll add in some cloves. And then a bay leaf or two. Add your money. This time I decided to add bills. And then your petition. Make sure your petition is clear and it is written as if it's in the present. Okay? And then you're going to close your jar and place your green candle on top. Then you're going to go ahead and light your candle and go ahead and restate your intentions. Once the candle has burned down, the wax will cover the jar. You can then bury this in your yard. Now, there's another way to do this spell where instead of putting the contents in a jar, you will put the contents in a plant. Okay, so as you are replanting or potting your plants, you would then put the ingredients of the spell in the soil and then continue to pot your plant. And as you water that plant and as you tend to that plant will then grow. And as the plant grows, so will the abundance come into your household. So will you have prosperity and success. So I use this spell in plants as well. And I usually do this at the start of spring or at the start of the new year. This spell has been done by friends of mine, and they bury it in their yard. And what they do is they bury it in a spot where they are always going to walk past it and see it. And so every time they walk by, every time they see it, they are then restating that intention of bringing in success, prosperity, and abundance into their home. Simple money bowl magic. First, I'm going to bless and pray over all of the ingredients, including my herbs, and I'm just telling them what their purpose is in this spell and what I want them to do. There are quite a few ingredients here, so I just go through each one and I just ask the divine. You can ask your guides, a specific god or goddess to help you in this magical working, and just go down the line and bless everything that you are going to work with. You don't have to say any specific words. It's whatever your heart tells you to say, whatever you feel comfortable saying. Next, you're going to go ahead and write your petition. This is going to take focus, and you need to be specific about what it is that you want for this spell. Make sure that you write as though it is happening in the present, that it is happening right now. Okay? No fear, no doubts. Then you're going to start putting your ingredients into your bowl. So I start off with my green candle. And then I go in with my cinnamon for luck and abundance. And then I go in with my basil, which is also for prosperity and money, and just spread it around as much as you want or as little as you want. Next, you're going to go in with some bay leaves. These also represent prosperity and money. And as you're putting in these ingredients, you're just going to call in prosperity and money. This one is rosemary, as little or as much as you want. Next, you're going to add a little bit of thyme for prosperity and money. And it doesn't have to be a certain order. You can just do it however you feel. Next is raw jasmine rice. You can use whatever type rice you like. Doesn't matter. Then I'm adding cloves right here. I love adding cloves for also prosperity and money. And then last but not least, I'm adding calendula or dandelion. These smell so good, and this is also for money and abundance. And then I add my petition. Usually I would add my petition on the side, but because I had such a large piece of paper, I ended up just tucking it up underneath the candle because I didn't want anything to catch fire. You want to be careful with that. And then for this money spell, I decided to use coins, and I used all dimes. I don't like mixing my coins if I use coins, so I just place them around, and then light your candle and say your intention. And that is it. Please, for more spells, subscribe to the Witch's Bookery on YouTube.